MTI's final liquidation hearing has been rescheduled for May, in the hope that the failed Bitcoin scheme can be resurrected. Mirror Trading International, MTI, applications for final liquidation has been postponed until May 31st, ostensibly by groups that believe the company can still be saved. 3 groups are opposing the final liquidation in favor of business rescue, or that they be allowed to restructure the company's debts in accordance with a Section 155 of the Companies Act compromise. MTI was placed in provisional liquidation in December of last year after investors attempted unsuccessfully to withdraw funds from the scheme, which Chainalysis rated as the world's largest crypto scam of 2020. Riaan van Rooyen, MTI's provisional liquidator, told us that the postponement was due to certain parties intervening who believe that the company can be saved. I believe it is unlikely that the company will be saved. According to Van Rooyen, some traces of the estimated 23,000 Bitcoin transferred to MTI by tens of thousands of investors have been found, but a full accounting of what happened to investor funds will take longer. Van Rooyen adds that MTI CEO Johan Steenberg, who went missing last year, appears to have gone to Brazil, has yet to be found. It was previously assumed that members had transferred 23,000 Bitcoin worth 17 billion rands to MTI. The provisional liquidators are now attempting to confirm this. At this time, we are unable to confirm the amount of Bitcoin. We are preoccupied with a Section 417-418 inquiry, which is a secret inquiry, and given the circumstances of the estate, we are hesitant to comment at this time, Van Rooyen adds. According to Brandon Topham, head of enforcement at the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, FSCA, it is impossible to save an illegal scheme like MTI. It was a pyramid scheme. This is a non-trading company. It was not licensed to operate. How can you save a shady scheme? In August of last year, the FSCA advised the public to avoid MTI because it was operating without a proper license and making extravagant claims of returns of up to 10% per month using a computerized trading system. The FSCA investigated and discovered no evidence of successful trading. The regulator conducted search and seizure raids on MTI's offices and the homes of some of its senior executives in November 2020, and in November opened a criminal case against the company. MTI was designed as a multi-level marketing scheme in which members were rewarded for recruiting new investors, for which they could earn a 10% commission on funds invested. Despite repeated warnings from the FSCA to avoid the company and its promises of high returns, the scheme was astonishingly successful in attracting new investors. According to some accounts, it was able to attract more than 60,000 investors, some of whom had multiple accounts. At the time the company was placed in provisional liquidation in December, there were an estimated 280,000 accounts in existence, though some of these were almost certainly fake accounts open to generate extra commissions for participating scheme members. Anonymous Czar hacked the MTI database, which appears to show some outrageous returns by those at the top of the multi-level marketing scheme. The top earners amassed more than 100 million rands by establishing a downline of hundreds, if not thousands, of new members. One of the team's leaders began with $100 in April 2019 and ended up making 37 million rands 20 months later. MTI members will now have to wait until May to see if the company can be saved or if it will be liquidated. The FSCA has warned that those who illegally profited from the scheme will be asked to repay the money, and SA Revenue Services will most likely be looking for its share of the take as well. A Section 155 compromise must have the support of 75% of creditors to be successful, but this route does not provide any protection from legal action during negotiations with creditors, nor does it protect those who signed surety for the company.